Alaska, known for its rugged landscapes, towering mountains, and untamed wilderness. But beneath its serene surface, nature is constantly at work. One of the most active and volatile places in this region is Mount Spurr, a volcano located in the Aleutian Range. Recently, the mountain has been making headlines with a series of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. In this video, we're going to take an in-depth look at what's happening at Mount Spurr, what scientists are saying, and what this could mean for the region. Stay tuned as we explore the awakening of Alaska's sleeping giant. Mount Spurr is part of the Aleutian volcanic arc, a chain of active volcanoes that stretches across Alaska. This arc forms as the Pacific Plate is subducted beneath the North American plate. While Mount Spurr has been quiet for a few decades, recent events have been sparking concern. Over the past few months, the region has experienced an uptick in seismic activity. Earthquakes have been shaking the area with unusual frequency, signaling potential volcanic unrest. But it's not just the earthquakes that are raising alarms. We're also seeing signs of eruption. A series of smaller eruptions have been reported, sending plumes of ash and steam into the sky. Although Mount Spurr is not as famous as its nearby neighbors like Mount Redoubt or Mount Iliamna, its eruptions can have serious implications. The volcano is located near key air traffic routes, and eruptions could disrupt flights in and out of Alaska, as well as potentially impacting local communities. To understand the threat of Mount Spurr, we need to first look at the type of activity it's been exhibiting. Scientists have observed an increase in both seismic activity and volcanic gas emissions such as sulfur dioxide, which often precede more significant eruptions. Monitoring Mount Spurr involves a combination of seismic readings, satellite imagery, and gas emission measurements. By closely analyzing these data points, scientists can predict possible eruptions and provide early warnings to nearby communities. This comprehensive approach is essential to mitigate the risks associated with volcanic activity. Mount Spurr is a stratovolcano, meaning it has a conical shape and is made up of multiple layers of hardened lava and volcanic ash. When pressure builds up beneath the surface, it can lead to both explosive eruptions and ongoing volcanic tremors. The recent earthquakes are likely linked to magma movement beneath the volcano, which could signal an impending eruption. However, we're still closely monitoring the situation to understand the full scope of what's happening. The earthquakes are an important indicator. They usually occur when magma is pushing through the Earth's crust, creating tension and fractures along fault lines. These quakes can range from small tremors to larger, more damaging events, depending on how much pressure is building up underneath. The tremors aren't just random events. They provide key clues for scientists trying to predict volcanic eruptions. The bigger question now is, how much pressure is building? Are we about to see a major eruption, or will the volcano remain in a relatively quiet state? One of the challenges with Mount Spurr is its location. Though it's not near a major population center, the area is home to several small communities. Volcanic eruptions can pose several dangers, including pyroclastic flows, ashfall, and lava flows. The ash alone can create significant hazards for both people and wildlife. Volcanic ash can spread for hundreds of miles, disrupting transportation, agriculture, and even affecting air quality. For example, the 1989 eruption of Redoubt volcano in Alaska shut down airports and led to millions of dollars in damages. If Mount Spurr erupts on a larger scale, we could see similar challenges. So what are scientists doing to monitor this? The Alaska Volcano Observatory, or AVO, has been closely tracking seismic events, gas emissions, and thermal imaging to assess the risk. They've been using ground-based instruments and satellite imagery to watch for changes in the volcano's activity. Seismographs are one of the most valuable tools in monitoring earthquakes. They can detect even the smallest tremors, providing early warning signs that an eruption might be on the horizon. Additionally, satellite imagery helps scientists observe changes in the volcano's surface and monitor the temperature of the surrounding area. While it's too early to say exactly when or how Mount Spurr will erupt, the increased seismic activity is definitely something to watch. For now, the Alaska Volcano Observatory continues to closely monitor the situation, but what does the future hold for Mount Spurr? Only time will tell. For the communities nearby, preparedness is key. If you live in an area prone to volcanic activity, it's always wise to have an emergency plan in place, whether that means having an evacuation route or knowing where the nearest shelters are. Mount Spurr's activity is a reminder that even the most tranquil-seeming places can be full of hidden danger. As the Earth shifts beneath our feet, it's crucial to stay informed and stay safe. Let's continue to monitor this volcano closely and keep an eye on any developments. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our latest videos. Until next time, stay safe.